Eyes.
Welcome back to Broke Millennial Chronicles. This is episode 3. So we're going to talk about losing basic luxuries and can't afford your current lifestyle in today's economy. Let's get into this video. I love luxuries because luxuries make life worth living. These little luxuries in life are just everything to me, It doesn't have to be materialism. It just has to be the simplest things, the mundane things in life that we need in order to survive, to be happy, to be ourselves, to be just, Let's get into this. I have my notes here. I'm going to put them in here. Put my clipboard with you guys. Let's get started. Okay. Number 1 is slow mornings. I feel like slow mornings are the best. You wake up. You don't have to rush to get out of the house. You don't have to go anywhere. You just take a slow morning. Slow mornings are nice. You could do, take a bath, exercise, have a coffee, journal, read a book, ice rolling. There's so many things you can do with your slow morning. I feel like I love a slow morning, but it's not feasible when you work. So then work can take over your life, and I think we're losing that. Like, I don't want to lose my slow mornings, but we're losing that. Number 2 is quality sleep. Love me some quality sleep, because sleep is very important. I feel like I'm a zombie queen. I hate going to bed. Like, I'm a baby about going to bed. Like, I just passed out in my bed now because I just hate going to bed. But I know quality sleep is very important. That's why I'm like, I oversleep now into my day now, because I'm like, I'm night hawking it, but like, I need to go to bed. I need at least 7 hours of sleep. I can't operate on 4 hours of sleep. I can operate on 2 hours of sleep. Yeah, yikes. It's getting bad because I am terrible at sleep. I need to work on that. But good quality sleep is not easy to come by, and I feel like we're losing that because the real world's adult responsibility is crushing onto us, and it is affecting our sleep. Okay, number 3 is the freedom to choose and time. I've slashed them together because I think freedom, choose, and time go hand in hand, because we are losing the freedom to choose because the real world's adult responsibilities, we're getting older now, and adult responsibilities are real and they're there, and we need to take care of them. The only way to take care of them is to put effort into them, and sometimes we lose ourselves. Sometimes we don't have the opportunity to choose what we want to do. We have to do what we need to do. So we are slowly losing that. And it's sad. And our time, we are losing time on what we want to do versus what we need to do. And time's not easy to get back. It's not. So it's not an easy process. You got to put your essentials, your needs first. Your wants are beautiful, but the real world doesn't reward your wants. It rewards your needs more. And I wish that everybody could have the freedom to choose, but not everybody has that opportunity to. And time is something, it's very personal to everybody. Because everybody think like doing that's wasting your time. What I'm doing is not wasting my time. It's very like that, so you have to stay true to yourself. You have to do what's best for yourself. You have to make the sacrifices to get that reward. Number 4 is calm, boring days. I feel like we are losing those. Kind of like when you get a day, like, you can just be yourself, not work, not do any responsibilities, just like be at home, like, or go out, and I'm like, I just don't want to do anything. Like, I just want to just relax. A lot of people don't get that. We have to be on it. We have to be grinding. We have to be working. We have to get things done. They were like, why can't we just like chillax? The world doesn't reward that. The more work you put in, the more you could live that life when you're older. That playbook does not work anymore. So a lot of people want those days. A lot of people want to have more time for themselves, have that flexibility, and that flexibility requires so much work. And I think that we're losing those days. Number 5 is being present. 100% believe that we're losing that. It's hard to be present where you want to document everything. You want to have a picture of it. Did it really happen? If you don't have a picture to show it happened? Yeah, so I was like, it's really hard to be present and be mindful when you are in the real world or you're just at home and you're doing something. It is hard. We are connected to the screen. When we see a screen, we're connected to it. Our eyes are like, we're connected. That blue light, that screen is connected to us. Being present takes time. I do believe in social media detoxing, staying off social media for a long period of time. Social media is fun, but social media could also affect your mental health. You know, you see all these stories, you're being sold something, and you can't get off because there's so much content, and you're scrolling, you're deep scrolling. So being present is saying, I gotta put the phone down, I gotta be here, I gotta listen, I gotta be attention, I gotta feel what I'm feeling. Number 6 is living by yourself. I feel like that is a rite of passage that is slowly going because the rent is like over $1,000, like for a 1-bedroom. I'm like that's a lot of money. Like, I can't even imagine getting an apartment that costs that much money because, like, the cheaper ones, people are not leaving. People are staying where they are. So openings are going to be less and less and less because people are just going to stay where they are. Like, oh, I got a good deal for this place, I'm going to stay here. Love it. Getting it's going to be hard for people. And I feel like living on your own is going to be a status symbol. And if you can live on your own, you have made it in adulthood. Number 7 is being healthy. I think the process of being healthy is difficult because groceries are so expensive. With food, it costs a lot of money. Going to gym, it costs money. The only thing is free is walks. You know, like, eating healthy is costly. Organic foods is not cheap. Getting food that is nutritious is not easy because you got to be home because a lot of them is what do you call it? Not a lot of it's frozen. You want like fresh fruits, you have to eat it like in a close time span because you don't have a long time before it runs. And it's just not, it's very expensive to eat healthy full time. It is. It's everything costs so much money. Like, things are cost like $5, $10. It adds up. Your $100, your like buying things can be $100 at this point. So it's crazy the world we live in and how expensive everything is. So eating healthy feels out of touch. Feels like the ultra processed foods are just easier to get. And next part of it is like going to the gym. The gym is so expensive. But working at home is hard because, like, do you have the space to do it? Do you have the essentials to do it? Do you have the motivation? Because you have to motivate yourself to work at home. Nobody motivates you. So, and going to the gym costs a lot of money. It's not very cheap to go to the gym. Yeah, I think it's like every 2 weeks they want you to pay. So you really got to be determined to go to the gym. A lot of people want to go to the gym, but like the price tag and like, do I see myself hitting the gym? Because like you have to go to the gym to use the services, and that motivation needs to be there. Number 8 is takeout to the doorstep. That's a luxury now, I think, by going on Skip the Dishes or Uber Eats, or what's the next one? Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats. There's another one. DoorDash. That's it. The prices have gone up, and they're changed how they market the food to you. So a small combo is this amount, a medium combo, a large combo. Have you noticed that? It's like, that's fucking crazy. I'm like, my mind's just blown how expensive it is. I used to buy Burger King for cheap. Now McDonald's is like cheaper than Burger King was. It's just like a lot of money, and like I'm losing money because all this stuff is so expensive. And you have to pay 3 fees before you get your food. It's crazy. But it is a luxury. It is a luxury. For once in a blue moon. It's not something I recommend you do like all the time. Like, it eats your money away. Because like you're paying a lot more money than you going to the store. So it's cheaper just to go in the store at this point. Number 9 is meaningful work. I think we're losing that. Like, a lot of people want meaningful work for themselves. Like, we want to work, but it means something to us. Doesn't feel like work, and I feel like we're losing that because I'm like, sometimes you just gotta like, I just need money. I have to work a certain job to make money, and finding your dream job. I do believe that still exists, but I just don't believe it's with an employer. I do believe it's for yourself. Self-employment is a dream job at this point. Because you don't have to answer to nobody. You have to answer to yourself. And answer to yourself is the dream at this point. Oh. Let's talk about why we can't afford the lifestyle. Because of the economy, the world we live in, tariffs, the world. Why can't I afford this? Why can I get this? Why can I do this? Let's get into it. Number 1 is everything costs more money. I would say 6 years ago, everything was a different price from today. That's not a long time. That's like 6 years ago. I'm like, it's crazy how much everything costs more money. Everything has gone up by a significant amount. So what you used to pay for costs 10 times more money now. And we as a consumer has to be okay with it, because we're the consumer and they set the price, we pay it. That's how the world works. And it sucks that we can't boycott and like, oh, like, we don't want to pay this price. It's like, real world is not everybody cares. Some people have the money and they're just gonna pay for it anyways. So that's the thing. It hurts when you're paying all this money for something was not the original price, and you have to pay it because you actually need it. Sucks. Number 2 is services cost more money. Yes, beauty treatments, hair, all those services cost money. It's not very cheap today to get anything done. I was on social media. Somebody's like, her maintenance was like 3,000 per month. I was like, damn, like, that's rent money. I'm like, it's not easy to keep up with the demand. Some things you could do on your own. You could do the press-on nails. You can style your own hair if you can. You could do your own makeup if you can. Like, it's a balancing act. There's some things you can do, and there's some things you can't do. I wouldn't get all the services done paid for. I would get half. Make it like a balancing act, because it's a lot of money. And that's where you lose money. You're going to lose money because there's some things you could DIY. There's some things that you have to pay for, but the services are getting more expensive. and it's going to be a point where like only the people who have money can receive those. Number 3 is you don't have the money, but you find a way to get the money. If you don't have the money, I recommend you just don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm just being internet BFF right now. I'm just telling you why I spent all that money. If you don't have it, I've learned I don't spend money I don't have. I just can't do it because the consequences are so deep now. And some people are just like, I don't care if I'm in debt. I'm just gonna go do what I want to do. I'm not paying this off. I'm like, that attitude, and it's on the internet, and some people are like, I'm drowning in it. Consumer debt, student debt is becoming one debt, and it's piling up, and I'm like, it's hard when you want to live the life, and you're at this age right now, you want to live it right now, you want to do this, you want to do that, but you can't because society, the economy is putting pressure on you not to live that life because you don't have the money to do it. And social media, it heightens it. Like, you need to buy this to be this person. You need this perfume. You need that. We're being sold something every single day, and it's so tough when you just don't have the money and you want to be that person because someone on social media told you to be that person. And we all fall for it. We're all influenced. Marketing is everywhere now. Marketing is 24/7. And we're always being marketed something. This is a personal choice for you. You gotta do what's best for you at the end of the day. But you also have to survive, and you have to be realistic, and you have to put your survival first at times. And you also have to live. It's a balancing act, and you gotta find it yourself. Number 4, my final one is, with your not achieving the lifestyle you want, I think you should focus on your survival first and build upon finding a way to achieve that lifestyle, because your survival is food, your bills, adult responsibilities. It comes up and it's there, and you can't run away from it. And your survival is so important to put first. I know everybody wants to put their wants. Everybody wants something, but like your wants are just like, they're not the priority. You have to put your survival first, because your survival is keeping you home, keeping you fed. It's keeping you sane. And wants will always be there. You could achieve it. It just takes time. So put your survival first, create a plan that works for you, and find a way to figure out how to fund this lifestyle, because you deserve this lifestyle. So we're at the end of this episode, and my little thing I want to say with lifestyle is, lifestyle takes time to build. You can't jump the line. There's certain things in society you still have to do. You have to figure out how you're going to fund yourself. Then the lifestyle comes. You can't really jump the line to I'm going to live this life. Everyone's circumstances are completely different, and you got to find what works for you. And I'm going to leave you there. I'm just going to say, live your life. And life will be lifing, but we only have one life to live, and we have to live that lifestyle. Modify it, create it, make mistakes, learn from them, grow, and just live. Bye, guys. Episode 4 next. 4 next.